Okay, sir. Good evening, all of you. Myself, Prashanth. I came from Bubli. I came here to tell about some few topics about Dr. BR Ambedkar. And first of all, is 134th birth anniversary today. We celebrated it annually. BR Ramji Ambedkar is the hero of our nation and an inspiration for millions. He transformed his life from being a victim of untouchability in childhood to become the highest educated Indian civilian of his times and the architect of Indian Constitution. Dr. BR Ambedkar contribution to design the Constitution of India is honorable. He spent his life to fight for the justice, equality and rights of the backward classes. He was a prominent figure in politics, a dedicated activist, a champion of social change, a deep thinker, a prolific writer, a respected lawmaker, and an influential economist. His powerful presence left a lasting impression on people. He emphasized the importance of education, discipline, and overall well-being. In 1947, Dr. BR Ambedkar assumed the role of India's first law minister. We have provided below short. After going through the BR Ramji Ambedkar, popular known as Baba Saheb Ambedkar, was known as the founding father of modern India. He is the role model for every Indian. Despite all the social and economic drawbacks, Baba Saheb Ambedkar wanted to become the architect of the Indian Constitution. Although in his early life he was the victim of a caste discrimination and untouchability, and he fought for his rights and struggled to achieve the heights of a success and also became the voice of several victims of caste discrimination and untouchability. He stood for the rights of marginalized communities, including women. He was the spokesperson of untouchables and other backward caste people. He was the defender of the exploited people and made persistent efforts for emancipation of equality from the bonds of caste and religious barriers. And he was the modern Indian civilian who played an important role in the overall development and well-being of the people. He also realized the importance of education and influenced the backward classes to get educated and protest against social evils. He was a jurist, politician, economist, and writer, philosopher, and above all a social reformer. And he was the first law minister of independent India. He is a legendary personality in the Indian history and a true hero of our nation. Baba Saheb Ambedkar's interest was mainly in social and political rights of Dalits, and he was the leader of Dalit leader and post-independence period of India. He was the representative of untouchables. Dalit Buddhist movement is a movement by Dalits led by Baba Saheb Ambedkar in India. It profoundly reinterpreted Buddhism and started a school of Buddhism called Navayana. The movement is socially and politically connected to and drawn from Buddhism. Ambedkar launched the movement in 1956 when nearly 500,000 Dalits joined him and converted to Navayana Buddhism. After publishing the several articles and books stating that Buddhism was the only way for Dalits to gain equality, on 14th October 1956, Ambedkar adopted the Buddhism with lakhs of his supporters in a simple ceremony at Diksha Bhumi, Nagpur, few weeks before his death. Sir.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Ending.
And thank you for giving this opportunity.
Yes.